At around 50 minutes, I was like, I know I'm almost there and I'm going to get it done. Another 2 minutes go by and I hear that sweet sound, alright? And I'm like, hey, what up, Iron Man? Last month, I went for a 10-day meditation retreat called Vipassana to Jaipur, and a lot of you have been asking me about my experience at this center, what I learned, how was it, did I have any surreal experiences, did I feel like I was floating in air and things like that. And today, I'm going to share you how my experience has been at this center. By the end of this video, I'm going to teach you the 10 most important things that I learned at this center, which will help you lead a more successful, a more fulfilling, and a much more happier life. Now, this video is going to be very in-depth, one of the most important videos that I'm going to be doing in my life. So this is going to have all the inputs of my 6 years of personal development, 6 years of me learning game, 6 years of me trying to meet women, the mindsets that I have while doing that, the inner game that I have while doing that. So you're going to learn a shit ton of things, okay? Do yourself a favor and watch this video till the end. Okay, so firstly, some of you might be wondering, what is this 10-day Vipassana course that you went for? You may have heard something about it before, you may not have heard something about it before, and you're just very curious to know. So this course is a Vipassana meditation course, which was a practical technique taught by the Buddha, 2,000, 3,000 years back, and it's a very practical technique which deals with learning how to master your own mind, purification of your mind, getting rid of any misery and any suffering so that you lead a very happy and fulfilling life. And I wanted to do all of these things, also, get rid of my ego. So this is a 10-day silent meditation course, which means that it's a silent course. So you can't talk for the entire duration of the course. And along with, you can't read, you can't write, you can't listen to music, you can't walk around, you can walk around, you can't exercise, you can't, touch other people. Of course, you can't lie, you can't steal, and all those things. Basically what it is that it's just you meditating for 10 hours a day and trying to sleep for the rest. So I personally could not even fucking sleep at night. I would sleep at 9 and 11, I would wake up and I'd be like, fuck, what do I do? I can't do anything. I've been meditating all day, and all the instructions that I was given was that, you just gotta meditate. So I really tried to do that. Then what I did was I washed some fucking clothes. I made elaborate plans for Iron Man life. I made elaborate plans for my friends, for my fucking cousins, for like, I don't know. I think I made elaborate plans to take over this fucking world during that time. And it just gets so fucking crazy, alright? And you guys would be thinking that not talking is the difficult part. Dude, that is the most easiest part ever. What other things that it entails is fucking crazy, alright? Now let me tell you about my experience at the center, alright? So first of all, what happened was, the first day there's a pre-brief happening, and that's where they were asking if is there anybody who needs a backrest or who needs a chair, because you'd be meditating like 10 hours a fucking day, or like 10 days, like 100 hours just sitting without any backrest. So initially I was like, I was kind of feeling shy that I should not ask for it. So I left, but then I came back. I'm like, oh fucking shit, yeah, dude. So that was a 20-30 minute brief, and I could not sit properly for that time. I think my back started hurting. And I was fidgeting here and there and everything. So I decided to come back and ask for a chair. I went up to the guy and I told him that this was a 30-minute session and my back was really hurting. And during the course, there is no session which is less than 1.5 hours. So I would really need a backrest. And what this guy did was like, it just like, it kind of pissed me off, but it kind of like just made me laugh. So he cups my face like this. And he goes, "Beta, back mein na sabke dard hota hai. Everybody's back pains. You're not new, so just deal with it." And I was like, okay. And it kind of made me laugh. And I was like, okay, fine, sure, man. Like, the mentality that I went with was that whatever these guys are going to tell me, I'm just going to learn. And that is what you should do, okay? People come to me on bootcamp and they've got these weird-ass fucking ideas about what they want to know, how things are supposed to be, and this and that. And just tell them that, guys, just relax, alright? Just listen to me. I'll teach you everything. So I was coming from the paradigm of learner's mentality and having full faith in my teachers. And I went with the idea that whatever these guys tell me, I am going to follow it to the hilt. And the next day, meditation starts. 1 hour goes by, 2 hours goes by. I'm fidgeting. I'm going to Vajrasana. I'm sitting in like Padmasana. Then I'm shifting asana. By like 3 or 4 hours, my back starts to ache like crazy. Okay, of course there were breaks in between all these sessions. It's not like you're meditating 4 hours a day. It's like 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, and there were breaks in between. So my back starts to ache like crazy, alright? I still push through. I go like 5 hours and then I go 6 hours, and then that's I'm like, okay, fuck, this is fucking crazy, alright. So I went up to the volunteer, and you can talk to the volunteers and the teacher if it's something important. So I asked him that, sir, can I take a chair or a backrest or something. So this guy is in his mid-40s, and again he like shuts me down. He's like, बेटा तुम्हारी उम्र में ना यूज मत करो, बेटर रहेगा. आई वाज लाइक सर बहुत पेन हो रहा है. ही इज लाइक पता है थोड़ा और कर लो, 1-2 दिन और देख लो, फिर बाद में देखेंगे, अभी मत यूज करो, बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है कि आप ना यूज करो. एंड आई वाज लाइक ओके फाइन, फकिंग शिट. एंड अगेन आई वाज फकिंग पिस्ड ऑफ एंड आई वाज लाइक गॉड फकिंग डैम इट यार, क्या करूं. आई एम गोना फकिंग गो एंड कंप्लेन टू द आचार्य, द मेन हेड टीचर, एंड लाइक दिस फकिंग मदरफकर्स, ये इनको कुछ पता होता है नहीं, ये साले मेरी बैक की वाट लगाने वाले हैं. सो व्हेन द डे एंडेड आई वेंट अप टू द आचार्य एंड आई टोल्ड हिम दैट माय बैक इज रियली हर्टिंग. आई हैव हैड दिस पेन सिंस क्लास 12. And for this reason I've had to quit the gym multiple number of times, quit my sports activities multiple number of times. And he listens to me and he says, बेटा बैक में सबके दर्द हो रहा है, आप एक काम करो, आप एक दिन और निकालो, फिर कल देखते हैं. And I was like shit यार, I signed up for this. मैंने खुद sign up करा है इसके लिए. I signed up for this. So I was like, okay, now I signed up for this. It is my decision. I'm going to do whatever these guys tell me. Again, faith in the teacher completely. Okay. So also I did not go with blind faith. Okay, I went with like faith for like 10 days. If it works for me, good. If it does not work, like fuck these guys, alright. So I was like 10 days. I'm going to do everything these guys are going to tell me to do. So I go back and that night I slept at 9 and I woke up at 1 a.m. and I was thinking like fucking shit yaar, kya kare man. Like my back is fucking hurting and it was hurting like crazy already. It was not like normal hurting like this. Dude, sit for 10 hours without a fucking backrest. You're gonna know what fucking back pain really is, alright. So my back is hurting like crazy and I'm just thinking, how the fuck am I going to take my day 2? Like how the fuck am I going to get through the day 2? So I'm like, okay, what do I do? What can I do? And then I come up with this fucking genius idea that I'm just gonna ask for one more question and I'm sure these guys are gonna give it to me. Like at least that's what they're gonna give it to me, or I'm gonna take my fucking pillow from my room and go and fucking sit on it. So what happens is like when you elevate your butt, there's less pressure on your back and things are much more easier for you. So I go there and I ask him, sir, ki bhaiya, can I get a cushion? And he goes like, yeah, sure, cushion le lo. And I was like, thank God, fucking shit, kuch to de rahe hain. So these guys gave me a cushion. Oh, the first hour too much pain, second hour too much pain. We go for breakfast, we come back, again it's paining like crazy. Like 3 hours go by, 4 hours go by, and then after like 4 hours of session, you know, I'm just sitting and meditating and you know, something fucking crazy happened, alright. Like this, like I'm not fucking kidding, alright. It's just I could not fucking believe it, alright. I'm just meditating, alright. I'm just meditating and I get lost in my thoughts, or like, you know, I get lost in something. It was clearly my thoughts, alright. I'm trying to be like, you know, I wasn't thinking at that time, I didn't have thoughts. I'm like this fucking pro guy, but I was clearly lost in my thoughts. I must be thinking about something because I would bring my attention back to my breath and then it'd go back to my breath, it'd go away. Like, and you know, like most of the time, it's not about bringing your attention back to the breath. It's like you have your attention at the breath, but at the same time, your mind is chattering, like, you know, there's rumination, there's mental rumination going on, there are things going on in your mind. So it's a kind of split attention already going on in my mind, and which is perfectly fine. I asked this to my acharya, so that is happening, alright. So after like half a day I'm meditating and you know, suddenly this crazy thing happens that my back pain, it just fucking went away. And it's like it just went away, like it was nowhere to be found. I don't know what the fuck happened. I really don't fucking know. Did the back pain go away, or did I build up enough fucking tolerance to you know, to the back pain, or did I just like stop registering the back pain at all? Like it was so fucking crazy. Or I don't fucking know what the answer to this is, but guys, like that was one of the best moments of my life. Like I can fucking remember it and I'm just like fucking like, oh god, shit man, like it's like, how the fuck did that thing go away? And it was one of the most amazing fucking things ever, yeah. Like I was like, fuck, like how the fuck did this happen, alright? So I'm meditating and I was like so happy by the end of it. Like, you know, when we like opened up our eyes, like, you know, I'm getting all like gleamy eyed and everything because like, dude, it's like fucking beautiful. Like it was beautiful, man. Imagine like 10 years of fucking back pain just like goes away. Like, so after that happens, okay, we go break, we eat lunch, all of that, the snacks and everything, and then we come back again in the evening, and then the pain starts out here. Now here also again I've got pain, like, you know, whenever I extend my hands, like whenever I'm doing deadlift especially, my arms are extended, or like whenever I'm doing like biceps curls or like shrugs, whatever, like whenever my arms are fully extended, I get pain here, like, you know, like right on this spot. Like I don't know how to show you guys, like this spot basically here, okay. So if the pain starts and I'm like, oh fucking shit, ab ye bhi aa gaya, like bhan chod kya scene hai. So I go back to my room and this shit is fucking paining, and day 2 I'm just thinking about how do I get rid of this back pain, how do I get rid of this back pain, and then day 2 starts, and then half a day goes by, I'm like still meditating, and then suddenly like this pain goes away as well, and I'm like, this is some freaky level shit. Like कैसे होता है यार ये? Like I just didn't understand. But and I was like how the fuck does this even happen, man? Like क्या हो रहा है? हो क्या रहा है? Okay, so like day 3 again, I'm like glowing and I'm like fuck. Like I've had to miss the gym, I've had to miss so many things because of this thing, and I'm free now. Like freedom. Like fucking crazy shit, hell. So these were like big fucking experiences that I have, big fucking epiphanies that I had, and you guys must be watching this right now. You guys must be trying to understand, but just like fucking trust me, you guys can not understand how it fucking feels. Like, shit. Which bring me to lesson number 1. Okay. The law of impermanence, that everything is changing every fucking moment, alright? You are dying this very moment. Your cells in your body are dying and regenerating every moment. What you think you were yesterday, you're not what you're today. The air is changing, the matter is changing. Everything is in constant motion. If you think you're not in motion, if I'm thinking that I'm just sitting like this, okay, break this into the most simplest of particles, break this into atoms, and you got the electrons always moving around. You got the planets moving around, you got air moving around. Like, it's just like everything is fucking changing, alright? So, that is the law of nature. That is the law of impermanence. So because of this law of impermanence in nature, the materialistic world which we live in, there is no point getting attached to things. Because whenever we get attached to things, alright, whenever there's too much attachment, it's going to lead to pain, alright. The absence of it is going to lead to pain, or the same thing is going to lead to pain. Now, let me give you an example of you being in love with a girl. So many times it has happened that, you know, initially when that initial relationship goes off perfectly, and then it turns to shit. Like, you know, it's I love you one moment, the next it's like I hate you, and then it's like I love you, and it's like I hate you. So you're getting attached to anything, or the affection that you attach to of girls, or you know, you might be going out and improving your results with women, and you might be meeting a lot of people. So one day you have a great night, you get maybe like, you know, 3 4 phone numbers. The other day you go and you can't even talk to one girl. So you being attached to that day fucks up your state, because fucks up your game the next day. Or let's say you're attached to this really good looking thing that you are, this really good looking beautiful sexy beast that you are, and you're attached to being that. But then, you know, old age is going to hit you guys. You know, gravity is going to take a toll. Wrinkles are going to fucking come. They're coming. Okay, what the fuck are you going to do then? So getting attached to anything brings you pain, or the absence of it brings you pain. Alright, so we're not supposed to have craving, or we're not supposed to have aversion. Alright, any happiness that you get from buying a new cell phone, buying a new camera, which I just got for Diwali, any happiness you get, all of us know that it's ephemeral, it's passing, it's fleeting. I'll tell you about this story from college. I used to work for Marlboro, and those guys had an incentive of an iPhone this one time, and your boy being a fucking winner and a hustler, I won that. So the first day the iPhone came, I was taking such good care of it. I had a dedicated pillow to my iPhone. I'd like keep it on the side. It was the iPhone 5. It was black, it was fucking sexy as fuck, and that's when iPhone 5 had come out. So I was keeping it right next on my pillow. I got a new cover, I got a new screen guard, the best, of course. And I'd go to college, everybody would be like, yeah, fucking shit, you won an iPhone. I was like, yeah, you know, just got it from my own money. Feeling even better that, you know, I didn't have my parents pay for it. I met other friends, there were girls who were like, oh shit, wow, you bought a new iPhone. I was like, yeah, you know, did I hurt you bad? Your parents bought it for you? And I was like, no, you know, I got it as a work incentive. And they're like, that's so amazing. And they're giving me props because I'm not taking money from my parents, because it's just, meri khud ki mehnat se hai. And after like a week, it's just like any other thing. यहीं पड़ा हुआ है, वहाँ पड़ा हुआ है, just like I don't even know where the fuck my iPhone was after that. Like, you know, it just keep on dropping all the time. So basically there's an adjustment period to things, and any emotion that you have that's fleeting. You can be feeling bad, you can be heartbroken, you can feel happy, you can feel like, you know, like you might be going through a disability, you might have the craziest of disease, but just know that, you know, it's gonna be fine and it's just gonna go away. And this was the number one thing that I was taught, the law of impermanence in nature. Nobody can escape it. Do not try to escape it. That's just how things are. Number 2, how do you deal with this thing? We know that we gotta stay away from any kind of craving. Craving is like, you know, wanting something and feeling like I'm going to be happy then when I get an iPhone. Okay, money, girls, sex, what are other addictions? Drugs. People being like, when I'm so much successful, then I'll be happy. When my parents do this, then I'll be happy. When I do this, then I'll be happy. So craving to anything. Aversion, alright. Aversion to bad experiences. Aversion to anything which makes you feel bad. The labels of this is good and this is bad. So what Vipassana teaches is equanimity, alright. And what this means is that just remaining centered, not fucking up your state, right? It's like anytime something good happens, you're not overly attached to it. You'd allow yourself to experience it, but you're not attached to it. Anything bad happens, you're not trying to be averse to it, and you're not craving a good experience. You're just being yourself, and you're not labeling things, alright? Also, because there is no good and there is no bad. It's just our ideas. It is just our positions. It is just our mental positions which make us feel good about one thing and bad about one thing. Now let me explain this with an example, right? Let's say we're watching a match. I'm supporting Manchester United, which is a football team, and you're supporting Liverpool. If Manchester United wins, it's a good day for me, and it's a bad day for you. Okay? If Liverpool wins, it's a good day for you and a bad day for me. Now, is anything good or bad there? Like, it's just a subjective experience. Another thing is that people are really trying to change things. They're not trying to accept things as they are. Let's say something bad happens, and you're all like, why is this happening? Why is this happening? You know how ridiculous it is? It is like you see me in a blue black t-shirt like this, and you meet me in public and you're like, bro, why are you wearing a blue black t-shirt? I was thinking you wear a white t-shirt. I was like, yeah man, like, you know, I'm wearing a blue t-shirt. Like, no bro, like, it's not white. Like, why isn't it white? Why isn't it white? Like, come on, what? Like, dude, like, what the fuck? Like, if it's white, if it's not white, like, just relax, like, be equanimous to it. So this ties up to the law of impermanence of nature, that things are constantly changing. Do not get attached to it. Think of it as an ice cream, alright? You're eating an ice cream. That time, are you thinking that this is going to get over? I'm going to lead a shitty fucking life? No. And after it gets over, are you like fucking crying? No, because you're just happy that you got the opportunity to experience the fucking taste of that blueberry ice cream at Cocoberry, with all the fruits on it, with the mangoes on it, with the strawberries on it, with fucking blueberries on it, with dry fruits on it, with white chocolate and dark chocolate on it, right? And you're not crying about it, man. But when it comes to life, like, you know, when we're in a relationship, when that ends, we're like, fuck, it just got over. Why isn't it blue? Why isn't it black? Like, why the fuck is this t-shirt? When we earn a lot of money one day and the other day we don't. Our phone fucking breaks. Our car gets into an accident. We fail an exam. We go bankrupt. Or one day we earn a lot of money. One day we don't earn a lot of money. A girlfriend dumps us. We go out. We try talking to the one girl. She asks us to fuck off, and we're like, oh shit. We take it so fucking personally. Yeah, it's not personal. Like, what is the point of taking things personally? Like, dude, they just are. Just relax and just see things as they are. So the solution to this is remaining equanimous, not craving the positive experience and not being averse to the negative experience, and of course not being ignorant to anything. In life, things are gonna change and you're gonna be going through a lot of ups and downs, alright? Shit is gonna go crazy, shit is gonna go haywire, alright? What you do is remain equanimous, be present to the emotion, do not express yourself if you're angry, if you're butthurt, if you just got rejected, if you did something crazy. Do not express yourself with negative emotion, and at the same time do not suppress that emotion. The problem starts when we express ourselves, anger, we lash out on someone, and when we suppress ourselves, we just keep it inside. It just boils up. It just, collects and collects and collects and collects and collects. So the solution is, do not express yourself, do not suppress the emotion. Be present to the emotion, just observe. Just observe the sensation in your body where you're feeling it, and because of the law of impermanence of nature, it's gonna go away. But at the same time, it does not mean you don't go play sports because it makes you feel nice. You don't get the dream car of yours, or buy the dream house, or work really hard to get to other things. The only thing that I'm trying to say here is that you're not attached to it. You're of course striving towards it, but if you don't get it, it's okay. It's freedom from outcome, man, which is fucking game, alright? This, like, all these things which I'm talking to you right now and which we'll be talking about in this video is I've learned through game, through going out and trying to meet women as a skill. Like, this is all inner game, the mindsets and everything that I have. So that does not mean that you don't go after the good thing. It just means that you're not attached to it, okay? You're just doing your process, and you're just enjoying it, but you're not getting attached and you're not being averse to that negative experience. Which brings me to point number 3. And this one is a huge, alright? Now, I've been trying to improve every aspect of my life for the past 6 years when I read the game, and it's been a great personal development journey. It started with trying to go out and meet women and improving that aspect of my life, because some of you might not know that I was very shy because I was from a boys' school and I just could not communicate well with women. I was great with guys, but I just could not communicate well with women. And if I just had a crush on anybody, it just was like crazy. I'd get clingy, I'd get all red in the face, I'd get nervous. Like, I don't know why, man. I'd kind of feel that people are just out there to get me. Like, maybe I had like low self-esteem or anything. Whatever. Alright, so the thing is that what I learned over those years was that you've got to keep taking action, and that's how you get better at things. You've got like continuous practice again and again. 10,000 hours of practice takes you to that master level. So I went out again and again, and I knew that, if I just keep on practicing, I'm gonna get good at it. And I did. I've had such like crazy experiences, and my life is so fucking good right now. Girls was one thing which is great, alright, but then other things like, having the confidence to be assertive, having the confidence to go out and get things done for myself, earn money, money. I've been financially independent of my parents since since like second year of college. That's when I got in about the game. I've been working part-time ever since, and now I've been going for meditation, I've been going to the gym. I'm trying to optimize all the areas of my life, and that is what it taught me, that if you want to learn a new skill or get good at anything, you've got to do continuous practice again and again and again and again and again. But when it came to spirituality and meditation, I kind of like avoided it. I would just think that I just like meditate and like things would just be fine forever, or like whatever deep trauma that I accumulated in my childhood. Of course, everybody accumulates trauma in their childhood. If you think you haven't, that's great, but 99% of the time everybody has trauma. Is because of the way we're brought up, because of upbringing and everything. Okay. So I was trying to get rid of the trauma, and I was like, I'll just do these things for some time and it's just gonna go away. But here I learned that it's not like that. It's just life, man. Anything in life, like any fucking thing, dude, even fucking spirituality, even trying to get rid of your traumas, even trying to like just let them out, just being free of anything. You've got to continuously practice it. You've got to continuously practice it. And Vipassana is a very practical course, right? It's 10 hours of fucking meditation every day. I was kind of skipping that part, and it just, and like it must sound very what do you call it, generic and very like elementary to you, but that's what happened, man. It's when it hit me and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck was I thinking, man? I'm trying to improve my work, my marketing, my video editing, filmmaking, everything. And when it came to the basic thing, which has been my number one priority for quite some time, having high self-esteem, getting rid of all the past traumas, any mental barriers or limiting beliefs that I might have, which is stopping me from going to that next level, and just somehow I wasn't extending it to spirituality. And I was like, fuck, like this like hit me home really hard. You might think that this is so fucking elementary shit. It's like, what the fuck, dude? Like you've been gaming for like 6 years, and what the fuck? I know, guys, like I know, but it just hit me hard. So this is for life, okay? Like this is for life. Going to the gym, it's for life. You working on your business, meditating, you trying to better your relationships, you reading and growing every single day, balancing out your health, wealth, relationships, and happiness. And it's like how much you're growing, and that is why you should go out. Like don't do it for the girls, man. Do it for yourself. Do it for the freedom that it's going to give you. That you see a girl and you go talk to her. You don't come back home and you regret not talking to her. Like you've been doing this for fucking 20 years of your life. You think I'm gonna go talk to that girl tomorrow? I'm gonna talk to that girl tomorrow. I'm gonna, oh, I saw that girl today. Oh no, nah, man. Maybe the next one. Dude, like take control of your life. Like just take control. Like once you do that, it's gonna put you in an upward spiral. You're gonna start taking control of your entire fucking life. You're gonna start meditating. You're gonna start eating healthy. You're gonna dress better. You're gonna read more. You're gonna go to the gym. You're gonna try to figure out your finances and be financially independent. You're gonna want to create jobs for other people. You're gonna want to be an entrepreneur and all those things. And this is what it will lead you to. And that is what really counts. That how much how much you're playing life, and how much life is fucking playing you. And that's point number 3. You don't do it just once and then expect to get results for your entire life. You want results in entire life, gotta do it your entire life. Coming to point number 4. It's not real to you unless you experience it for yourself. Intellectually knowing anything is nothing. Okay, experiential over intellectual. So it's great to know things, and it's great to read things. It's great to watch videos like this, because this is what leads you to that path. This is what shows you the path. But you've got to start walking on that fucking path. Like you've got to take action, guys. You've got to take action. You guys are gonna see my videos. You guys are gonna see a lot of other people's videos, but you guys are not gonna learn things till the time you don't go do it. So meditation and everything, you guys must be thinking that this is great. Okay, I know I'm learning so much. Of course you're learning stuff, but it's not real to you till the time you don't go experience it. It's real for me. It was real for the Buddha, but it's not real for you. So whenever a difficult situation is going to arise, you are not going to you're not going to be observing yourself. You're going to like just lash out. And if you see a girl walk by, if you haven't practiced cold approach game, if you haven't practiced pickup, you're not going to talk to that girl, dude. You've got to practice again and again and again and again and again. As a rule of thumb, okay, keep it 80% action with any skill that you're trying to learn, with life, with meditation, game, learning a new business, marketing, video editing, whatever. 80% action and 20% theory. That's how you do it. You got to get out there, you got to practice it. And think of it as trying to learn football. You watch all the videos of Lionel Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, everything, okay? You watch all the legends. You attend a lot of games. You attend all the World Cups. You attend all the club matches. You go to your local clubs and see the matches there. But till the time you don't step into the field and you don't kick that football, you're not gonna learn it. Same goes with life and meditation and game and going to the gym. You can watch everything, but till the time you don't go out, till the time you don't execute, till the time you don't take action, till the time you don't get like 80% action, 20% theory, nothing is gonna happen, guys. Get out. Get the fuck out. Point number 5. A lot of people feel like, meditation, this is kind of gonna be shit. Game. Oh, you're trying to game and cheat on girls. You're just trying to game girls. Dude, no. Like, what, like, is it really, like, can you fucking understand anything by the words? So what words are? Words are just signposts which point you to that thing. Let me explain this with an example of honey, okay? No matter how much you listen to the word honey, no matter how many times I tell you what honey is, no matter how many times I tell you about my own experience eating fucking honey, you're not gonna know what honey really is. To get to the real essence, just ignore the fucking words and go experience it for yourself. Also, words don't mean shit, okay? Anything that any person does or anything that you do is not with the words that he said, but the mental volition behind that. You could say things which mean very different things in different contexts. If you're with a best friend, you can call him a bit chutiye, and you'll be fine with it. But if you say to a random person, you're a bit chutiye, he might just get fucking offended. So words don't really mean shit, okay? It's the mental volition behind your actions which counts. So when you take action, it's not gonna matter so much with what action you're taking, but what is your mind state during that time? What are you feeling during that time? Feeling like, okay, this shit is not gonna work up, it's just gonna go to shit. That's gonna be true. So anytime you do something, it's not what you're doing, but the place it's coming from, which makes all the difference, okay? Now you could be fighting with someone, you could be very violent with someone, but if it is to hurt that other person, that's gonna have a bad effect on you, that's gonna make you feel bad. But if it's to protect someone, now that you're doing for the good of others, and that is completely fine. Another example, you could go out and you could talk to a girl. If that's just because you want something from her versus like, you wanting to make her feel good, then that's gonna be a problem. Also, you could go out and have a promotion oriented mindset versus prevention oriented mindset. What it is that you could go out and if you do things just because you want to avoid something, just because you want to avoid rejection, just because you want to avoid that negative emotion, or you want to avoid getting beaten up by people, versus you going out and you wanting to know the girl and having a great experience and learning this as a skill and being more confident, is two very different things. Like, think about it this way. If you're studying for exams, okay, and you're studying like ki shit hai, fail nahi ho raha hai, I don't want to fail, man, I don't want to fail, I hope I don't fail, which is a prevention oriented mindset of you preventing to fail. Versus when you study and be like, I've got to top the class this time, कि इस बार तो top करना ही करना है, 95% guaranteed लेके आने ही आने हैं. If you think like that and that's how you study, when are you going to get more marks? Are you going to get more marks when you're in the prevention oriented mindset, when you're trying to not fail, or are you going to score great marks when you in the promotion oriented mindset and when you want to top the class? Of course, it's the latter, right? So again, the mental volition with which it's coming from, the place it's coming from, is what really matters, and not the action itself or not the words itself. So whatever you do and whatever you say is the mental volition that counts, is the place it's coming from that counts, and not what you're saying. Point number 6. Mental action precedes vocal action, which precedes physical action. What do I mean by this? Anytime you feel angry, okay, you have a choice. Cool. Either you can express yourself or you can just observe yourself. You can be equanimous with it. So Viktor Frankl talks about this in his book Man's Search for Meaning, where he says that, which is an amazing fucking book, where he explains his journey with the Holocaust and how he managed to stay happy and thrive. But what he says was that, there is a gap between the stimuli and the response, between the trigger which gets you triggered and your response to it. And in between that gap lies a freedom. That is what can never be taken away from you. So no matter how shitty your life is going, no matter what is happening, you always have the freedom to choose your own response to something. You do not need to always hit the other person. You do not need to always shout on the other person. You don't need to always act through fear or put in any other thing. You do not need to also just quit a situation because it's too hard every time, dude. Feel empowered. You have that freedom to choose what you want to do in a fucking situation. There's a gap. That is a fucking gap. And your mental action is going to always precede the physical action. Now at Vipassana, I went and there was so many instances where I wanted to just fucking quit, that it was getting so fucking difficult. As I said, it was one of the most difficult things ever, alright? I had crazy back pain, I wanted to quit then, and I had fever on the fucking 5th day, but I did not. Why? Because before going for the course, I decided mentally that I am not going to quit the course no matter what fucking happens. I was ready to fucking die, but I would not have quit the course. Like, not at fucking all. And I faced fucking like immense fucking pain, immense fucking emotions, immense fucking like boredom, immense fucking like frustration, agitation, restlessness, fever I went through, pain I went through, like so many things I went through. But because I had decided that that mental position had already been taken, that I'm going to do this and I'm not going to quit, that which is why I did not follow it through with the physical action of quitting. So you've got to first mentally decide. Anytime you do something or you can't do something, it's not because the physical action that you can't do the action. It's because in your mind, deep down, you haven't even made that decision that you want to get this thing done. You haven't even made, it's not even real to you. You haven't even decided that you're going to take out 10 days of your life and go for something like Vipassana, or you know, you haven't made the decision that whenever you see another cute girl that you want to talk to, you will go and talk to her, or you know, you haven't yet decided that you're going to go to the gym. And this is what Tony Robbins also talks about, that you've got to make the decision first and the action will follow through. So things start in your mind first. You take the mental action, you make the decision that I'm going to do this, which leads to physical action, and from the physical action things come to fruition, they come to life, they get you the result. But everything starts from that mental action that you're going to do this. And once you made that decision, be it, you know, wanting to quit smoking, wanting to quit drugs, wanting to talk to that cute girl, wanting to go to the gym, wanting to get fit, wanting to lose some weight and be better and feel more confident about yourself, wanting to go for Vipassana, wanting to meditate, anything in life, it's going to start with you taking that mental action, with you making the decision that you are going to do this and you're going to get this done. Point number 7, listen to what is being said rather than who is saying it and the way he's saying it, the accent he's using, the pronunciation he's using, the grammar he's using. All these things are fucking superficial, guys. Like, it does not fucking matter. Till the time you're getting the essence out of it, till the time it's benefiting you in some way, till the time you're having a great fucking experience. Like, does it even matter if the guy has bad grammar, if you don't agree with him, if you do not like him, if he's fat or not? Like, try to look past all these things, okay? You might not agree with Buddhism and you might not agree with meditation. You might believe that meditation, it does not work, or meditation is shit, or you know, maybe yoga is shit, or maybe pickup is shit, or game is shit, or anything for that matter, or maybe going to the gym is shit. So have you ever considered that what the fuck you're missing if you just get stuck with that with the position that I don't like this, I do not agree with this, and which is why I do not want to go for this? You might be missing a lot of things. Just what I would say is, learn from your own experience. There are going to be so many things that you might be shutting down, and you're going to be missing out on a lot of things. Go out there, get experience for yourself. Go for Vipassana, try it for 10 days. If it works for you, great. Does not work for you, cool. Try pickup, try gaming. If it works for you, great. Do it for like a month. If it does not work for you, cool. Fine, chuck it. Which brings me to point number 9. Trust the process and it will work for you. Work hard enough and it will work for you. Like, it's guaranteed. This is another law of nature, right? That if you work hard enough, it's going to guarantee work for you, alright? Go for Vipassana, dude. You're gonna fucking love it. Come for a fucking Ironman Lifestyle Bootcamp. You're gonna love it. Go try out gaming. Go try out pickup. It's gonna work for you. Now, another thing, you might have tried all these things. You might have tried to, get your health in order. You might have tried going to the gym, this, whatever. But in the end, you said that, you know, this does not work for me. Pickup does not work for me. Meditation is not for me. Yoga is not for me. Exercising is not for me. Being an entrepreneur is not for me. Now, if that is you, there are just 2 reasons why things do not work for you. Number 1, you're not working hard enough, alright? You think you have this fucking idea that, you know, things are going to be, you know, बस इतनी सी मेहनत लगेगी और इसमें like चल जाना चाहिए, you know, थोड़ा सा हो जाना चाहिए. But that's not how things are, dude. That is a process. You've got to trust the process, alright? Do not try to get to the future. You might have these ideas that, you know, this is the how much mehnat I need to do, or you know, for this person it worked. It took him like 5 days to get there, or it took him 10 days, took him a month to get there. Why am I taking so much time? And that's one thing. People are not working hard. They quit too early. And number 2, you're not doing the right things. Get a coach. Get someone who's been there. Get a proven mentor for business. Learn game from someone who's already been there for spirituality and meditation. Go for Vipassana. These people know their shit. They're gonna teach you the right thing. So summarizing this point, trust the process. It's going to work for you. If it's not working for you, just 2 reasons. You're not working hard enough, number 1. Number 2, you do not have the right coach. You're not doing the right thing. Which brings me to my next point. It's just you. It's all about you. It's just you. You've got to do it. This is your journey. You are the one who has to take the first step. You are the one who has to go on this journey, and no one else can do this for you. You have to do it, all right? You can't wait for others to help you with this. You can't wait for your friend. You can't be like, you know, I'm gonna start doing this when my friend says yes. Because if you keep on relying on other people all the time for little things like, you know, going to the gym, going to game, starting a new business, going for Vipassana, or anything like that, you know, starting meditation, people are always going to fail you, alright? Because people always have their own self-interest at heart, and they should, like, you know, they should. So you've got to come to terms that you've got to do you, man, like, and just be empowered that you are the one who's going to get you the results that you need, okay? There's not going to be any luck. There's not going to be any people who are going to help you. There's not going to be anybody on top of the ladder who's going to pick you up. It's just you, and you have to do it. It's like the Harry Potter scene, man. Like, come on. You're waiting for your dad to come with the Patronus, and you finally realize that no one is really coming. It's just you. You have to create the Patronus, and that's when Harry does it, and he realizes that. And this is your fucking Harry Potter moment, alright? If you've been living that, you know, other people are going to come and help you, luck is going to help you, things are just going to magically magically happen. No, dude, no. You've got to take action. That's how results follow. Results do not follow by you just sitting. Results follow by you taking action. So when you start taking action, you get into this really upward fucking spiral and things start working out for you. Or you can say that luck starts working out for you. Or you can say that, the universe starts working for you. Okay. Or you can say that God starts working for you. Whatever you want to say, don't get stuck in the specifics, but just know that things start working out for you, and that's just how it happens, alright? Also, there's another thing I'd like to add here. That whenever you're triggered, whenever you feel like there are other people are the problem, that because of this person you're feeling like, because this person did this to you, and you have this victim mindset that everybody's out there to get you and the world is just like, all your problems occur because the world is fucked up and you feel like a fucking victim. Like, guys, it's just you, alright? Like, everybody, like, just think about it. How many people are you going to blame till the time you take the first step and you try to change yourself? How many people are you trying to blame till the time you realize that you control your own fucking destiny, alright? And how many people are you trying to blame who get you in a bad mood, that there is a gap between the stimuli and response and you control that? Also, what Vipassana taught me was to be more compassionate towards others, to be more empathetic, because it's not really their fault, alright? They might be on a very different path in their journey and we're out here, we're judging them that, okay, this person is shit and this person is doing this and that. I'm not asking you to overly love that person and keep him with you and be friends with him and everything, but like, of course, get rid of those people in life, but understand that they're coming from a different place on that path and journey in life, and where you were also at one point. So they're on their own journeys. And this is one thing which I realized a year back, around a year and a half back, because before that, anybody who would not into entrepreneurship, anybody who would be going for a job, I'd like hate on that person. I'd be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? Anybody who would not be trying to improve their life, I would hate on that person. I would just be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? And I've got some rants from before, around like a year and a half, or like almost like 2 years back, and that's when I'd go on these crazy rants. But now I just realized that, dude, everybody's on their own path and journey in life. It's not someone I would want to hang out with, but it's not someone who I would want to hate as well. It's just as now I would want to give that other person a space to exist, alright, and not hate on that person, not want to just get rid of that person forever. Like, I feel more towards oneness now. I feel more compassion towards those people. I feel more kindness, more love towards them. Also, in Vipassana, there were so many things with which you could get triggered and you could get agitated and frustrated with. Like, the first thing being when the tape starts to play of that bhajan and Shri S.N. Goenka goes like, and something like that. It's a very weird, very annoying noise. I remember when that would start playing, I'd feel so much anger towards it. Ki kya baj raha hai? But then after like 5 minutes or something, I was like, it's okay, man. Like, just deal with it, bro. Like, you're unfuckable. Like, what the fuck happened to that? So a lot of things which I've talking to you about in this video, I've known them from before and I've applied them as well. But I just feel that it'll be really important if you guys get to know all these things again, because I don't know when I'll be making another inner game video about life, about game in general, about spirituality in general. And then as the course progressed, I obviously got used to it. There's always an adjustment period, impermanence to things. You just stay present to it. But the new things started to happen. There were people who just burp and belch in the middle of a fucking hall where there are 250 people meditating, and it's this complete utter silence. So people would go like, burp. I was like, fuck, dude, what the fuck? Like, you can control that. Like, come on, like just be like, just do this. How fucking difficult is that? And then I got used to that. Then there'd be people fucking farting, dude. Like, after the course got over, I was talking to one or two of the people who had come from abroad, and they were telling me how one of them got like so fucking angry. He just like stormed out. Like, he just stormed out of the hall because he could not lash out. And these are the things that everybody goes through, like, all of us were thinking that these are the things that only we're going through, but everybody's going through that. At one point, I wanted to wear earphones, like, without any music, of course, because there would be people like, I don't know why, there'd be people like moving around or like, getting out of the hall, and that would really, really disturb me. And I went up to the Acharya, I spoke to him as well. I asked him that, sir, this is happening, can I wear earphones? He's like, तुम्हारे भाई बंधु हैं, they're your brothers, like, just embrace the fact. And I was like, all right, man, like I signed up for this shit, fine, I'll embrace it. So I try to embrace it. Thoda hua, thoda nahi hua. Sometimes it happened, sometimes it didn't. But again, tying it up to like not being attached to anything, not being attached to not craving a particular thing. Another crazy one which happened was on day 9, all right. And this is And this is one of those experiences like I cannot fucking forget. Like I'm getting fucking emotional right now, and because this was so fucking crazy, alright. So what happens at Vipassana is that each and every day builds on the previous one, and every day you're taught new things, and new things are being added upon on the thing that you learned previously, and it just builds up, which is just fucking beautiful. So what happened is that on the 5th day, these guys added a new kind of meditation called Adhishtan, and here we had to sit without changing our posture, without opening our legs for 3 duration of 1 hour each during the entire course of the day. And it sounds easy right now that, you know, just sitting for 1 hour without changing your posture, but dude, it is so fucking crazy. I'm fine not moving my back. That's okay for me. Koi dikkat nahi hai yaar. But I've got to open my legs after some time because this knee pain is fucking crazy, alright. It gets so painful, right? Just try sitting for like 20 minutes even without changing your posture at all. You'll know what the fuck I'm talking about. So what Adhishtan does is it works on your willpower, and I've got crazy willpower, but this was just next level, alright. If you guys think that I'm just bullshitting, or if you guys think this is easy, just try sitting 20 minutes just cross-legged like this and not moving at all. You guys will know what the fuck I'm talking about. You guys will know what fucking pain is. Like, you guys will know what fucking like fucking torture is, right? You guys will know. And then having the option to move but not moving, it just gets crazy. So what happens is that by around the end of the meditation, around like at 50 to 55 minutes, these guys start playing a tape, and which is such a soothing sound, because you know that okay, this shit is finally going to get over. These are just like the last bhajans, mantras, something which is goes on, and it basically indicates that your torture, your pain is going to come to an end. Alright, so my experience with this was crazy. So day 5, these guys asked us to sit in Adhishtan, and I of course cannot. I wasn't able to do it on the 5th day. 6th day I really tried, but I couldn't. 7th day I've got to get it done, alright. So 7th day I got to like you know, like I was sitting, and it was like so much, I was sitting like this, and it was like so much pain on my fucking knees, and it was just getting so fucking much, and I was like nahi, move nahi karna, nahi, don't move. So I remembered my days of going cross country and marathon, where I was in the boarding school, I was in Missouri, and we'd be running on the mountains. It was very, very fucking difficult, man. But what we would do to trick our brain is like, you know, bas like, you know, thoda sa aur jana, thoda sa aur jana. If we're running with someone, we'd be like, bas thoda sa bhai, bhag. If I'm running alone, I'd be like, bas thoda sa, bas ye turn, bas wahan tak, like baby stepping myself to the finish line. So that's what I try to do. ऐसे करते थे काफी कर. I pushed myself to like 45 minutes, because pehle like maximum half an hour hota tha. Now this time was crazy, like 45 minutes. Like I was like, I just wanted to scream, like, and I just wanted to like just like fucking open my legs and scream and like be like, fuck, like kya ho raha hai? But then I still made it to 45 minutes, which is good, because previously I could not do that. 8th day my performance went down, and I was like, fuck, okay, shit. But I try to be equanimous. Samta maintain honi chahiye. Samta is what you call equanimity in Hindi. So it's like samta bani rehni chahiye. तो हम अपनी सपना बनाए रहने की कोशिश करी हमने 8वें दिन में. And 9th day I was like, I've got to do this. Okay, 5th day, 6th day, 7th day, 8th day, 4 days have gone by. If I'm not doing it right now, I'm pretty fucking sure मैं घर जाके इसको नहीं करने वाला हूँ. So 9th day I made up my mind that fucking shit, I'm gonna do this. So we've got 3 Adhishtan sessions, right? First session didn't happen. Second session I was like, मतलब यार ये करना है, आर या पार है, या तो मैं मर जाऊंगा यहाँ पे ये, लेकिन खत्म करके ही जाऊंगा. And I sat down in Adhishtan. Okay, 15 minutes go by, it's okay, you want to move, but you're like, I'm fine. Now the pain starts to kick in. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, 25, 30 minutes. 30 minutes is like getting unbearable. Okay, fuck, shit, like I gotta move. Like fuck, you're trying to distract yourself. You're trying to, you're trying to, you know, do the task at hand, whatever meditation they've taught you, which I don't want to reveal because I want you to go out there, experience for yourself, because theory is not going to help you. I know that. So after 30 minutes, you're like, fuck yeah, this is getting too much. Now that is when, you know, each and every minute really starts to count. So I just went fucking like crazy after like 30 minutes. I was like, fuck, I like just gotta do it, it's okay. And then my knee pain really starts to happen. It's just like a sensation which is just going on of like, you know, thorns prickling into my knee. Alright, around 40 minutes go by and I'm still in that pain, and it's like I'm just like I can't even tell you how fucking crazy it was, right? Like, I just don't know how to explain it. At 45 minutes, shit starts to get real. Now, I have 2 people with little hammers on my knee, at the both sides of my knee, here. 2 people here, hammering in my knee. Like, that's what I'm feeling. And going on and on and on and on and on and on and on. 45 minutes. 5 minutes more happen. 45 minutes. Every minute seems like an hour. Theory of relativity. Einstein comes into play. इतना तेज दर्द हो रहा था ना उस time पे, like I was like, नहीं, just do not. And I was like, fuck, shit. like just maintain equanimity, keep meditating, maintain equanimity, do not fucking move, nothing's gonna happen, it too shall pass, it will pass, it will pass, it will pass. And then I was like, fuck. And then at around 50 minutes, I was like, I know I'm almost there. Okay? At around so at around 50 minutes, I was like, I know I'm almost there, and I know I'm going to get it done. Fuck. Shit. Shit, dude. Like, that's how much it meant, right? So at around 50 minutes, I was like, I know I'm almost there, and I'm going to get it done. Another 2 minutes go by, and another 2 minutes go by, and then 2 minutes, 5 minutes, something go by, and I hear that sweet sound, alright, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like, करते रहो तुम भैंचोद. I'm like, मारो भैंचोद, मैं देखता हूँ 5-10 मिनट बचे हैं बता. And that's when like you know, a smile just, fuck. And that's when sorry, excuse me. And that's when a smile just spread across my face, like each and every part of my body, each and every cell was just glowing, because I knew that I just made it. I did have another 5 to 7 minutes to go, but it was just like, this is just going to end, and just keep on doing it, and the pain was just increasing. It never subsided. I know you guys want to hear right now that it subsided, like my back pain. Dude, it never fucking subsided. I just understood how to live with it, and I just understood that it's fucking okay. And it was just like, in that moment, like the only thing I wanted to do, I know how happy I felt, and I know what I wanted to get done in that moment, and it was just like immense, so much. Like, I can't remember how happy I can't remember, like there are very small moments like these which have made me feel such happiness, such feeling of accomplishment of me just facing such fucking tasks of excruciating pain and misery and just going there. So just like, you know, just these tears, it just started flowing out. I was really trying to control back then. I was so fucking happy, and I was just ecstatic, and it was like I just got no words for it, man. And then when finally, like, you know, we were asked to like open up our eyes, I just like stayed for like another 10-15 seconds. The pain just building up and up and up, and I was just like you got nothing on me, man. Like excuse me. So I was like, you got nothing on me, man. Just keep hammering it. Like, मैं भी देखता हूँ बहनचो तू कितना करोगे अब यार, क्या बहनचो देख तोड़ दो पैर बहन, कुछ फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता यार. Like, this moment is what I want, and this is just what I've gotten. And I just can't remember when I felt so happy, and I just feel like you should go. Do not expect such experiences to happen with you, but just go with a free, open mind. Just completely buy into the process. Just trust the process. Just do whatever those guys say, and just give it a shot for just those 10 days. I'm pretty fucking sure you're gonna have some crazy fucking experiences. Share your experiences with me. I'd love to know, and like, just live the Iron Man fucking lifestyle, man. This is what we're all about: overcoming adversity and creating a perfect balance between your health, wealth, relationships, and happiness to lead a successful and fulfilling life, because that's all we're here for. And just like, I'll see you guys soon, man. Like, it was great fucking talking to you guys. I hope this video really helps you guys out, and like, that's just it. Yeah, it's been a long fucking night. See you guys. Bye. Iron Man out. Fuck.